Huh? Oh dear. A classic bedsheet ghost? Looks like we're out of ideas.
This isn't my costume. It's a disguise.
Oh, a Pokemon trainer. Let me guess. You're a moon trainer?
No, I'm a sun trainer. So I only hunt sun-based powers Pokemons like you.
I don't think that's the plot of the game.
Tell it to my Pokeball!
Oh, what a pity. Looks like you'll need a better throw to hit and catch your sun Pokemon.
Wrong! I wasn't aiming for you. I need to weaken you first. With a battle! Bennett, I choose you!
What? Wait!
Let's go, Bennett! Shadow Claw!
Wait! Wait! Boop. Huh?
Happy Nightmare Night, Tia. That was fun, as usual. Let's go, Pip. Our work here is done.
Next year, bang, zoom, straight to the moon.
Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 368. I am your host as always, here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. I am of course Circuit Main. I'm not here by myself though. We have a wonderful panel of crazy insane people ready to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. And along with that, I'm sure a few of them will be joining up with a few more, as we are going to be going into them's fighting herds and their illustrious Halloween-themed update, which is going to be real fun and exciting. But let's get them introduced here real fast. Of course, we have with us Deathlight Productions, back from the dead.
Hey.
We also have Tech Stallion, not so much back from the dead.
The 1930s was haunting.
We have Suki, who is very much alive.
This cider's not alcoholic, and that sucks.
We have Toa, who might as well be dead.
I'm a zombie at the moment, so I've died and come back, and you can't kill me that easily.
Technically, anytime. That's actually an interesting thought. Hey, Blanked. If an electronic has a battery and the battery dies, and you replace the battery and it comes back to life, did you technically just bring back to life a robotic zombie?
Talking about the battery, or you're talking about the equipment?
The equipment, mostly.
You just can't get the fucking battery.
But the battery's the only thing I could think of. I mean, unplugging it's kind of weird.
I mean, just trying to think about it.
Anyway, Blink will be joining us here in a little bit. He's actually working
I'm working on the thing. My brain's been all over the place. I'm still dealing with my own, what's the word? I'm trying to think. Just artistic crux or some shit in that nature.
But in any case, he does have a little special bit of art that he's going to be showing us for the fan content creation, since he did put in the challenge for the week.
Well, it's because you tricked me.
I didn't trick you.
I'm joking.
I didn't think it. I didn't trick you. I was encouraging.
I was being a shit.
Okay, sorry. I do have to
excuse. Your water.
I'm gonna get my cough drops. Okay.
Get mine.
I have some right here. I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why they are the best host and co-host.
Okay, let me go ahead and explain here real fast. I was going to try to get to this.
Connection is having issues.
Oh dear. Well, which one? The stream connection or what?
I saw it happening on Twitch. I don't know if it's others.
I did see that, but I just pulled it back up. I think it's just either Twitch or just the player reloading. It's still good. We're all still there. It's just, on Twitch's end.
I hope so. In all honesty, we had some. Thank you. We had some weird power issues last week or so here around the house.
Yeah, there was actually a kaboom, and that's still not heard shattering.
Well, it was like a loud popping noise.
I could hear it through my headset. So
I didn't. Not discounting. It was loud. Yeah. Oh boy, it was loud. A loud popping noise, and unfortunately, yeah, our power has kind of blinked in and out twice so far this week, and ever since then, our connection's been kind of weird.
It's been very weird.
We're hoping that it might just be circumstantial. In fact, we just reset our router here, and hopefully the stream will clear up as things go. Mm-hmm. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. However, if you do find that, I did hear that some people are having difficulty with IRC, so remember we do have a Twitch and a YouTube chat if you are not able to participate in IRC or having difficulty connecting. But getting back on track here, unfortunately, I woke up this morning with a rather sore throat. I've been trying my best to not use it all that much, which is pretty easy in my current position now. But it has gotten a little bit better, but I don't want to overextend it too much. So we're going to try to keep the news light, especially since most people are probably going to be eager and excited to beat the living hoofing out of each other for the show. In as much so, we are probably, unfortunately, not going to be talking about the last MOP episode we have not talked about yet, the cheerleading episode. That will probably be next week.
Well, because you ain't got a voice for it.
Well, I can't go over it too much, yeah. Yeah, it's been going around a lot. I have like 3 friends that also talked about having some throat issues, so it might just be a weather change issue. We did get a massive drop recently.
Oh, yeah. I mean, heck, a few weeks ago, I got just outright sick when the weather changed.
So, in any case, we are, I am going to try to keep from using my throat too much. We are going to get into that. Cheerleading will be next week, along with my follow-up for what happened over at Cider Fest, because I am still planning on going to Cider Fest this weekend. Exciting. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's go ahead and warm up everybody else's vocal cords with a little bit of What's Up, Brony? Hi, CMC, by the way. So, what's up, Bronies?
Well, I actually drank a Kieran beer at a restaurant called the Kieran and had a Kieran roll. Kind of ironic, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe Autumn Blaze took over my town.
It is a little ironic, but it's also kind of fun. I like that. Alright, anybody else have anything to add?
There is something distinctly unpleasant about working in below freezing temperatures from when you first get to work to when you leave work, and then knowing the next day is going to be even colder.
I do have to admit that is something bitter, and I'm sure Blank were here. He would be more than happy to add credence to that thought.
That's today, and tomorrow's gonna be even colder because that's when the Arctic front's gonna get here.
Yep. So, a reminder to everybody: winter is starting to come in some cases, in a horrible hail fury of snow and ice.
Yep.
So, make sure you're dressed up nice and warm.
Especially if you do jobs like landscaping or what I do, work out in a scrapyard and pull parts all day.
Yeah. Also, just be kind of careful on the roads because, like, this morning when I went to work, it was really thick fog here.
Yeah, the roads were frosted over for me. I mean, I watched some people kind of slide around like you people.
Didn't have any. Sorry.
It's only 4 months out of the year where you don't got to drive on frosty roads. You should be used to this.
But it's the most winterful time of the year.
Yeah.
With snow all incoming and cars are exploding and people screaming fear. Get off the roads. Please go home. Okay, that's enough of this. I can't sing. Shouldn't sing. Damn it! I actually managed to get some really good joking song going on, and I can't continue it. I'm sure everybody is happy that I can't. Moving on. Anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony?
Just living life and doing on at the moment.
Works for me. All right.
I guess I could say I completely lost my voice Wednesday of last week, and I got it somewhat back now.
That's good.
That works. All right. Okay, then let's go ahead and jump into news here. We do have quite a bit of news, in fact. So surprisingly, yeah, the fandom's dead, but there's still news. Who figured, right?
I definitely wouldn't have.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the things that are going to be starting or ending soon, depending on your perspective, of course. In a couple of days, we will be entering November, and of course, that is bringing the National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo. Along with that, though, there is a pony variant that will be the NaPoWriMo. Equestria National Pony Writing Month. So for any of you who have any interest, passing or otherwise, in writing, the whole goal is to just write 50,000 words. They don't have to be good. Heck, you can just write gibberish for all they care, but the whole idea is to just write either a story, maybe a, well, let's see, safe for work story. It could be, well, yeah, well, you know what it means by safe for work, guys. So let's not mince words here. But yeah, on fan fiction, poetry, scripts, editorials, articles, and things that basically require writing. So if you are at all interested, I would recommend signing up for it, as it will be starting in a few days, and you have to sign up before it begins. So those of you watching Archive, you may already be a little too late on that. Okay, yeah, vaguely. I'm sorry. That's the last time I'm going to make the snarky "we're not dead" comment. We're done. I'm done with it. I should have let it die a long time ago, but I don't know why. I just like making that joke for some weird reason, and I do
No,
not.
you keep doing it until the very last episode, then you say, "Well, we're dead now," and that's the end.
Well, yeah, the very last episode. Well, technically, that hasn't happened yet. That won't happen until the end of the week, with the Equestria Girls Holiday Special.
Yep.
Which, by the way, just a heads up in case I end up leaving out of this early, because I possibly want to go to work early tomorrow because I start my vacation on Wednesday.
Fun.
Good
but
reason.
yeah. So yeah, we will be coming back from the con on Saturday morning, and we'll be doing that stream. We mainly have to come back from the con because it turns out our person who was going to watch our cat couldn't do it.
Hey, you gotta have the kitty sitter because that is a rowdy cat.
Well, let's go ahead and move on then. But that's the heads up on that part of things that are going to be ending soon. Now for another thing that's going to be ending soon, of course, we mentioned before, and once I find the article, we'll go ahead and bring it up here. All right. We've already mentioned several times, but we're going to mention it once again. The MLP, Magic the Gathering, Ponies the Galloping charity items are now available from Hasbro Pulse. This, to be specific, only the trading card set is still currently available for $50. The big problem is that the card mats that were for $100 sold out within 1 minute. I'm not kidding. I was there right when it went live. I added them in. I tried to check out. They were gone. It took less than 5 minutes, and they were gone.
I remind you, this is still the same fandom that went gaga over a lot of other stuff like this. So...
I could still be annoyed.
Oh, I didn't say you can't be annoyed. I'm just saying you should have expected something like this.
In fact, I wasn't sure what to expect. I monitored the site here for days. I still kind of am a little bit. Hoping beyond all hope that somehow the mats would actually show up again and that it may have just been a fluke of the system. But so far, no. So the mats are gone. However, if you do want the cards, you still have a few more days. Reminder that this is a charity item that will be ending November 5th. And once it's gone, you will never be able to get it unless you get eBay scalpers you buy it off of eBay scalpers, which will suck. Because that really sucks, guys.
Yep.
So go ahead and grab it. Now let's go ahead and get into some quick news here. We're just going to run through these as fast as possible. Silent Fallen, our friends over at Fall of Anterfold have released a remake of their first release of Silent Fallen, Snowfall. This is a remake doing the better control engine that I've mentioned before, and it will probably play a lot better than it did previously. My original intention was to play this for the stream until I found out about them's fighting herd, so that's not happening. Moving on. Be sure to download that if you're curious. Second, My Little Pony used to troll the Broncos. The Colts were coming, the Broncos were coming onto the field for football. I'll just let the show explain for itself here.
I seen that when I woke up this morning.
Let's see. Wait,
yeah, in all honesty, I that is the most glorious thing. I love that. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that is really weird. My restream chatter isn't connecting to YouTube. Is our YouTube stream working?
Yeah, I can check that in a second.
Yep, it's working.
Yeah, it's working. So.
All right, let me restart my restream chatter here, guys. Sorry, I think I just saw somebody was chatting in there. I'm not seeing the response. Geez, nothing wants to work anymore today. Okay, everybody.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday, and it's unfortunately a very sticky Monday, so we'll keep going. Now, holiday music. We all love it. Ponies like to provide it, so let's go ahead and do so. The people over at Noise.Horse released a Nightmare Night compilation album called the Music for the Headless Horse 3. Of course, just a bit of a warning. I'm not going to show the cover just because I don't know how YouTube will react. It is kind of bloody. It's basically a bloodied severed pony head. It's Halloween, let's face it. But
we went too spooky on that one.
No, that's just what they do. But as for the album itself, it actually boasts several different Halloween terrific tracks that you can pay your own price for. To be specific, 33 different tracks that you can get. So you can have 33 different pieces of music that you can listen to all to Halloween, all for $1 if that's all you want to contribute. Or if you want to contribute more, you can do more. But yeah, just a heads up for that. But you're saying, Circuit, I have enough Halloween music. I want Christmas music.
Well, don't worry, children.
Well, don't worry, children. We got you covered too.
Because also, do I need to go out back and shoot someone?
No. Ponyville Cider Fest has released their holiday album for 2019. This is also their convention album they do every year. But they've made it a Christmas-themed album. Or actually a little bit of combination because Nightmare Night is actually in here too.
Well, in fairness, I mean, they are doing the thing right after Halloween, and technically that's when Christmas starts. June-ching.
No, that's when the eating holiday starts.
I'm sorry, Christmas doesn't start until December.
Exactly.
I know, I'm making a joke.
Alright. So, okay, I can start seeing the chat now, so I guess that's okay. For Twitch anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, there is 19 different tracks on this album. A lot of them Christmas themed, though it looks like you do have some holiday ones. Ponyville Cider Fest Carousel, you got Nightmare Night right there. let's see, The King, Black Lightning, The Nightmare Before Heartswarming, Love, Homesick. Yeah, I can keep going. Same as all the other albums, it is also a name your price, so you could pay $1 or more, and all proceeds will help fund against bullying. Yeah, I wish I had more information on that. I kind of want to make a joke that that the funds are for hiring a guy named Brutus that'll beat up bullies, but I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
Nah.
Be funny though. All right, so more concept art has shown up from the My Little Pony movie, and it is really, really good. Looking at this concept art, highly detailed, very shady, lack of a better word.
You mean very depth? It has depth. There we go.
Yeah, it has a lot of depth. Yeah, it's very in depth. I love the depth.
Well, that's all that shading does, gives you extra depth to things. So.
Yep. Also, Fluttershy agrees with that circuit.
There it goes. Okay, here we go. But yeah, no, it's very highly detailed. There's a lot of work that's put into these pieces of art. It really is actually quite amazing looking at it.
I still really like looking at the character concept ones.
Oh, that's the
Those
best thing
were
because it's
amazing.
always what could have been, and we can always take that and run in another direction.
Like, if you looked at some that was for Tempest, a couple of them were horrifying to look at. It was amazing.
Well, I would like to point out a lot of Star Wars is thriving on, hey, we didn't use this before, so let's see if we can reuse this. And it's sometimes very awesome and sometimes going, why? That's just my example.
I'm just going to leave that one alone because I feel like I'm throwing a lot under the bus. So, Kickstarter has a new pony. Kickstarter wants your money for ponies. To be specific, they are making another creator is making retro My Little Pony Friendship is Magic enamel pins. Of course, based off of the old 1930s Looney Tunes. That's all, folks. But you have the main six with it. Looks like they're actually getting close. They actually probably did they reach that stretch goal? Yeah, they reached those stretch goals for Spike and Derpy.
Well, we know one of those that someone here would want.
Yep. But yeah, so there's funding for a lot of them. It looks like it's going rather well. So yeah, if you're curious and you want to contribute into some awesome little enamel pins, you have the opportunity to do so. Be sure to check the show notes.
I'm so happy this worked out for them because I know the artists, they're really cool. So
yeah, that is really nice to see a good artist like that just get something off of the ground and running like that. So you got the magic cards for My Little Pony, and you want to make a deck out of it. Keep in mind that it can only be used for casual play because silver border means that it is not an official card per se. However, casual play, you can make your own deck with it, and it looks like somebody has done just that. They have made a deck out of Princess Twilight Sparkle, and you can actually take a look at the entire deck build, how it's supposed to work, and it looks like they even got a few additionals in the way of ponies and other things like that. So, you know, if you're really, really curious and you really want to try to make a deck, you can definitely do it. However, it's also not all that great. But let's face it, it's a pony. They're pony cards, and they don't exactly tie into to other cards all that well.
And just skimming through that deck list, it is a pretty decent list.
Oh yeah. So, getting on to DVDs. Rainbow Road Trip has now an official cover for Europe.
Okay, before you show or say anything, does it have one of the analysis people on it again?
No.
Okay,
However,
I had to ask.
I know, I would have mentioned it right off the bat. However, what we do know is Shout Factory has no plans at the moment for season 8 or 9 of My Little Pony. Whether that means we're not going to get the DVDs or it may take some time before we do is kind of up for a question. it did take some time before the actual season DVDs did start to come out to begin with, so all we can do is cross our fingers and bite our tongue and hope that it does happen. So, moving right along here. Robot Chicken did a Brony joke, a little bit of a Brony joke called Brodeo. I can't show it to you. It keeps saying that it's been age restricted based on community guidelines. I tried everything to get it to stop doing that. It won't stop doing that.
I know how to fix that.
Okay, how do you fix that?
Okay, you might have to get the homepage on Daily Motion like I did.
Okay.
Scroll all the way to the bottom of
Did
the
that.
page, and you see where it says Family Filter.
I turned it off.
Just now?
No, I turned it off a while ago when I was trying to get it to work.
You may have to turn it off again.
I tried toggling.
Okay, try the video again.
I did. Trust me, I tried for at least a good 15 minutes with everything I know in regards to all of this to get it to work. The only thing I didn't try is actually putting it in a... That is really weird. Then am I just...
Welcome back to the...
Okay, I know what happened, and it's really dumb. I didn't have a birthday in my profile.
Well, I didn't even have to put in a
back to the 5th annual rodeo, aka
family
the
filter thing,
Brony
and then
rodeo.
made sure.
Well, that's because Second has a profile.
But yeah, here we go, Brony Rodeo.
Oh, you actually found the clip. I'm wondering watching the entire episode.
And Glitter Snap's wife Helen makes the difficult decision. No, wait.
Oh, oh, that's terrible. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. That was terrible. But yeah,
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken, I love you so much. Moving on, My Little Pony issue 86 has been revealed. Maud Pie is not the foil here. Actually, no, it's Marble. Marble is apparently going to school and trying to make friends. She panics and instead invites everybody over to a party. So she elicits the help of her party-throwing sister that everybody knows and loves, Maud.
The obvious first choice.
Fuck.
And we'll just leave it as that. That's what the comic will bring. Next, My Little Pony has a calendar for 2020. Go out and buy it. Next, My Little Pony has Brony's React for Season 9. It's an hour and a half long. There's no way we're showing it anytime in the next few weeks. Go watch it. Next, My Little Pony has nothing to do with this, but Ponyvania has released a new update, including Bat Ponies, Foals, new areas, bosses, and more. So this was the other game we might have been playing, but I can get this at any time. The Halloween update will only last for so long, so we're still going with them Fighting Herds. But Ponyvania has more content if you want to check it out. Next. And I'm going to kind of leave this up to CMC a little bit. But the Gameloft game has released a new update for Halloween. In this case, you're actually dealing with a bunch of museum props that are coming to life. Not kidding. But
they reworked the system, and it's actually interesting. But if you have an older device, you may end up lagging a bit, which means you may want to end up over-leveling your outfit pieces so that you make sure you get the win. Otherwise, you have to be very precise at making sure you hit those, and if you get a fail, you have to redo it.
Basically, you have to tap the screen whenever the thing shows up.
Basically, think the usual type of music game.
Yep.
You've got the little thing dragging across the bottom, and you have to hit it at the bar.
So standard DDR, basically.
That's what I said by music game.
Kind of, yeah. But in any case, it's actually pretty fun, and I enjoy it because it actually brings a little more interaction than check it every hour and just tap a bunch of ponies and walk away. But now let's go into the community, our fan submissions and suggestions, our creations, things like that. Because Blanked has jumped in. Hi, Blanked.
Well, I'm not done yet. I just make sure my shit was still working.
I just said you jumped in here, but we do have a few people that have made some great creations here. Some of them are still in the works.
And I just uploaded mine, so I'll get that in.
Some of them are still in the works, but we are going to show off what we do have and give everybody a big thanks. We actually did have quite a response to this, and I am loving every bit of it. So
Remember the prompt was Halloween shenanigans.
It was Halloween. But Commander Something actually submitted this one. Pinkie Pie and her squid costume, each holding a big bag of candy.
And I did put in the comments of that. Okay, is the head doing that, or is the squid alive?
You know what? Something's better off not
No
knowing.
one even knows.
It's Pinky.
All right.
I know, don't question it.
But I do love every bit of this. It's actually, before we continue on, I should mention what the challenge was. So the challenge of the week.
I didn't say it very briefly, but go ahead.
Yeah, the challenge of the week, of course, as Blank suggested, of course, was spooky and fun. With the Protest Initiative challenge, made by Coldust, because only he can do it, the Protest Initiative challenge by Coldust.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Trains unneeded.
Cast a new summoning circle.
Yeah, the other one I used for CMC got destroyed for some reason.
Poison. Engine vent.
Coldust.
Cogelo.
Odious Revy. Odious Revy.
Coldust on the string.
And then, of course, Jared would come flicking in, just going, saying, go Hitler. I don't want to slap him.
Hey, you have friends. That's all I'm saying.
He's an idiot, but I love him.
We all have to love him, or else.
Lovable idiots. That is the best type.
Alright, unfortunately, I don't think the summoning circle is going to work for Coldust here. So does anybody want to take the Coldust reins?
CMC's next on that list.
Oh, darn it. You make me actually have to pull up this thing so I can actually read what it was.
You make me have to work. How dare you?
Apple cider. And I put in parentheses, Dashi may have a problem.
Yep. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the latest entry, which actually does jump into this one more than spooky. No offense.
Yeah, that's the silliness you actually get on the site header when you let me do those.
And I'm fine with that.
Okay, no, that is not right. How did that come up? Sorry, I was trying to copy the website, and I don't know what happened there, but that was not the website, and that is not something I want to copy into show notes. Here we go.
Was it fun?
No, and nothing you say will make me admit it. Anyway, I don't even know why that's up there. Anyway, moving along here. So,
move right along.
So you can see Dashi here, and she is apparently getting a little high on the cider with an Applejack hat.
Cider high.
I think that hat might have a little too much starch, though.
It just got too much resin. It just stuck.
Just completely stuck. Maybe that's the spooky thing, just to seeing a nightcap that is literally sticking straight out like that.
Hat stuck, it's nightcap stuck.
Did he put a little blue pill in the wash when she washed that, I wonder? I don't know.
Something happened.
Starched, then started flying really fast, and then it just got stuck there.
It got stuck there.
Okay, yeah.
That's a possibility.
Actually, we'll go with that.
Or it could be like what happened with me this morning. So cold after taking a shower, just froze.
Oh.
I had icicles coming off my beard this morning. It was very unpleasant. It was cold.
Yeah, it's always a little bit sucky whenever you get ice on facial hair or hair in general.
Alright, so in any case, you can see that Dashi has a problem, and she's visiting the Brony Show bar to get her fill on. I do have to question the button that is down there.
It's the Gurito button.
I was going to put text there, but then I went, I'm running out of time.
Okay.
So it is the button of whatever you think.
It's the toe shutdown button. Got it.
No, It's a disco ball button. It's just because, for some reason, I always wanted a disco ball that would be able to descend from the ceiling whenever I press the button, though I hardly ever use it.
So every time you open it up, there's a bunch of dust that just falls out of the ceiling first.
Yeah, pretty much just like poof.
Hey, this
Dust
is
and
me
cobwebs.
this is me helping build up some of the bar.
Hey, you know what's funny? That made me think of some comic that talked about like how he'd want his funeral to go, where he'd have like rave music and being lowered down to the coffin or something.
that would be awesome.
Here's the thing: the reason why I thought of that then was because it made me think of an actual funny real story.
Talk about the Irish dude.
Yeah, the Irish grandfather.
Yeah.
This Irish grandfather pretty much told his daughter that at the funeral, as they were lowering the casket over the PA system, they were to have a recording of his voice play out, saying that he was trapped in the coffin.
Oh,
open this thing up! I'm still alive. It is fantastic.
I would actually probably do that. I honestly would.
I think what was one of the best lines? It was just like, it's dark in here.
It's somebody dark.
It's dark in here.
I need to find it, but it's like 2 minutes of just glory.
And it's kind of funny because I think there were a few people in the crowd that didn't know what was going on, but after a moment, like everybody kind of caught on and just started going with it.
Yeah.
All right, so really fast, the next image that we see here is from Deathlight. It's not completely complete.
It's a commission that I'm commissioning somebody, and just to show you how psychic I am, I commissioned this 2 weeks ago, and they're finally now getting to it. So,
well, it still fits into theme because it looks like it's not kerfuffle. Kind of looks like kerfuffle though, but
it's my mini parted character that I'm running in a campaign.
Is it the one that turned into a cat, or?
Yes, the cat zebra, dragon-eyed, can breathe fire Pegasus thing.
God, it sounds like a OC recipe.
Yes, it is at this point.
But in any case, it looks like she's getting herself all dressed up, I guess. Am I about right
Yeah,
there?
she's like, it's just kind of funny. Like, how about we try to make a monster look as normal as possible, as compared to where everybody wants their pony to look like a monster. Like, do that. And they're like, okay. So
cool, I like it.
I mean,
putting on socks, putting on
He's
dye.
the greatest monster and all that, you know.
Yeah.
All right, and here's also another one from Deathlight. This has nothing to do with what we're dealing with.
That was just the character. So we had a reference.
Yeah, just a reference character just for everybody. And while we're doing that, we also did get a text entry from Ponyman. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, I'm probably not in the best of area to do a lot of vocal work here.
I shall read it.
Yes.
Hold on. Oh, Blinked is actually volunteering. Okay. Blinked.
Okay, let me see. What kind of voice should we be doing this?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, so it's Fluttershy saying it. I am not going to attempt Fluttershy.
I thought you were just going to say I'm Groot.
Hold it. First of all, I'm going to take off my headset because hearing my voice twice is fucking me up.
You get very used to it. It's fine.
Hold on. Let me.
I don't need that. I'm just going to read it.
I'll be quiet then.
Okay. Rarity, I told you I don't like scary stuff, said Fluttershy. It's okay, darling. This is a different kind of nightmare night party. Oh no, this is bad.
Don't worry.
So, I know. It's that preempting because I'm not reading the rest of it. I'm just going line by line. I'm focusing.
I got you.
Nightmare night party, said Rarity. Fluttershy is wearing a goth outfit she had on when she worked in Rarity's shop, but she has fake vampire fangs. Flutterbat 2.0. Cute. Rarity was dressed like Pony Elvira. Yeah, Elvira.
White Hot.
Yeah.
What?
Elvira? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's Elvira.
Yeah,
You don't know who
Elvira.
Elvira is?
No, I know who it is. I just haven't said the name in 3 years.
It's Elvira. You got it.
Okay, let's see. They arrive at the party. Right away, they spotted Rainbow Dash, who was dressed as a mummy. Hey, you made it. She said, already tipsy from the... Oh, of course, she's a drunk.
Side challenge.
I know it's a cider challenge. Let's drunk from the cider. Rarity nudged Fluttershy and brought her attention to the bulk biceps, who was dressed as a lifeguard from Haywatch. Cute. Let's see. This is the reason Rarity insisted Fluttershy come. Okay. There you go.
There you go.
Normally I do a voice, but I don't give a shit.
No, it's okay. You're kind of bouncing back and forth here, so.
Well, yeah, I didn't feel like doing voices. That's why I decided to do more commentary. Boo, shit. Also, for being a critter creature, that thing is actually kind of cute.
Yeah, yeah, it is cute. And you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna take this down a wrong alley. Instead, we're gonna go ahead and make our votes here. So our votes for who won the challenge and who won the protest challenge. There was a lot of good ones here. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure Blanked would have also knocked out a good one. Granted, he's disqualified from the contest itself because he is a co-host.
Well, first and foremost, fuck you.
No, it's just what the thing that
Listen, no, look, I'm not even gonna fake an actual argument. I came up with the challenge, so obviously, now to be fair, I came up with the challenge. I actually only really started working on it today because of my shit. Like I said, I still have issues with drawing because I'm a shithead.
Actually, I should probably, right before I continue on with the actual announcements, I do have to apologize. I was going to enter one as well. Unfortunately,
that's right, he was.
I was, however, I didn't wake up until about 2.5. Well, no,
The way his job works currently, he could actually kind of work any sort of hours he wants, but he's got to still make sure it's at least 8-hour shit.
And unfortunately, I woke up 3 hours later than I expected because I turned my alarm off over the weekend. And the only reason I woke up is because my cat started coming into my room demanding food.
Yeah, Glitch decided to be semi-useful.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time I got home, I had to quickly work on show notes and actually get dinner ready. So I did not have time to art, and I do apologize for that. But I will. I am going to make a makeup art later on this week, along with the rest of the Inktober challenges I'm behind on. But so getting back on track here. Again, my apologies. So I'm going to give Commander something to win for the first one because I just love the idea of Pinky using a squid costume to hold as many candy bags as possible.
It does sound like the totally her thing to do.
It does. It sounds so much like it. And of course, for the Protest Initiative Challenge, I do see that Cold Dust has shown up, so I believe he should be the one to decide. Hopefully, he's been keeping up.
I just got here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, so for the Protest Challenge, we do have one of Rainbow Dash drinking cider at the Brony Show bar.
Okay. That sounds cool.
We also have the writings of Pony Man, who talks about all the ponies going to a party, and Rainbow Dash the Mummy already being drunk on cider.
Drunk asshole.
You let me be the one to write things on the site header, so I put Dashy may have a problem in parentheses.
Nice.
And of course, so those are your two entries that fall directly into those lines, but we also have some great, awesome art from Commander Something, as well as Deathlight Productions from a commission he ironically had commissioned a few weeks ago with the same theme in mind.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it worked out gloriously well.
What did you go with that sack again? Planned ahead.
So what is your choice?
Challenge. Dashy might have a problem. I'm mostly seeing the Toa entry on screen right now. Can you show the other one? Because I haven't seen
there
that.
is a text entry.
Yep.
Oh,
the other's
yeah,
a story.
So it had to be read out.
A story.
Yeah, it's right above where I posted it.
Let me
Content
see
creation,
where it is. Content creation. Where is that?
It's right above Toa's.
There it is.
Okay.
Aha. Did you already read this?
Yep.
Yes, we already read it.
All right.
And Blink gave a stirring performance.
Bullshit.
Okay.
There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
It was the most dry performance where I was making ad-lib shit off on the side. Dry as fucking dirt.
In all honesty, if my vote counts for anything, it's Commander, but a little bit of nepotism on that.
Well, I mean, I was actually gonna give this one to Toa because he's got a full-on bar scene and stuff.
I do have to give it. Yeah, Toa does have a full-on bar. He has the arcades in there. I still want.
Yeah.
Apparently, and he's also included a button that we now have the official Brony Show hidden disco ball.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Toa this week. Toa, congrats.
Toa, you've actually won.
You've got your points.
Yay!
So now to quickly wrap things up so we can get into the fighting. Next week's challenge will be Music Party.
You did that because of Disco Ball, didn't you?
No, I did that because I'm going to Ponyville Cider Fest, which is basically a 3-day music party fest. So yeah, this is completely because of the fact that I am going to Pony City. What? I've been saying it right for weeks, and now
Ponyville Cider Fest.
Thank you, Ponyville Cider Fest.
He's going to Pony City, everyone.
I'm going to Pony City Cider Block. What?
Pony City.
That is my challenge of the week, and for next week, and of course we got the Protest Initiative challenge.
The Protest Initiative challenge this week is Bat Ponies.
Yay! I can actually draw my OC.
And I'm completely with that. Bat Ponies are awesome. Bat Ponies are cool.
Yeah. And they're cute.
Also, Circuit. I'm gonna say this. At least you said Pony City Cider Block and not Pony City Cinder Block.
Well, I thought you were gonna say the thing that you posted earlier. I have to change it.
Yeah, I decided to change my mind last minute. I was going to go with candy, but then I figured, that's too easy.
All right.
If you want to add candy in there, though, by all means, do so.